We do have another question.
All right.
So here it is. Men down here in Texas are pretty stereotypical. I can't seem to connect with anyone on a meaningful level. Most of the men I meet are very surface and sexual only. How do you deal with that?
Wow. It's funny. Men down here in Texas are pretty stereotypical. It's not just in Texas. Men all around the world are pretty stereotypical for the most part. But it's interesting when I travel. I'm very observant. I really observe people because I really want to really understand them. I feel if I can better understand people, then I can do a better job helping people. And so I really watch men, especially being a man. And I'm really observing that, and I observe women with men, and I observe men how they treat women and their daughters and different things. I'm very observant. Yeah, I mean, men. I mean, in the case of this question, I can't seem to connect with anyone on a meaningful level. Well, I'll bet you're holding back. I'll bet you're being careful. Maybe you had made a bad pick, or maybe you I don't know, made some mistakes or whatever. So maybe your heart is hardened. That might be causing some challenge. I remember a friend of mine. I haven't seen her in a long time. She was one of the friends I fired. But I remember she was always looking for a relationship. When we were young, she was mistreated by one of my buddies, I was close to him, but I felt really bad for her. And I remember her saying, I stayed with her one weekend. She would have been, I don't know, late 30s. We would have been late 30s at the time. And she was talking about men and dating and And I said, what you got to do? You got to stop looking. She said, what do you mean? I go, stop looking. You're so busy out there looking. The guy that's perfect for you can't find you because you're out there looking. Why don't you just hang out with yourself and get to like yourself and love yourself and spending time with yourself and get yourself to a point where you don't need anybody in your life to fulfill you. I really believe that's where we all need to get to. I think we need people, we need relationships, we need love. But I think fundamentally, I don't think that we need to rely on our partner to complete us. That was that Jerry Maguire, you complete me. Opposites don't attract. It's not opposites that attract. It's emptiness that looks for fulfillment. So this notion of opposite attract, I think most people are attracted to people because this person has something in them that they don't have. And that kind of fills in the holes and the gaps. Fill in your own holes, fill in your own gaps. Get yourself to a point where you don't need to be in a relationship or anything like that. And you get yourself to a point, you won't have to worry about who you attract. Because you won't be attracting these men that are very surface and sexual only, because you know what? They'll be afraid of you. They'll be afraid to approach you because they'll see and they'll feel your strength. Now, don't overlook the weak ones because you might just miss a wonderful opportunity because, again, everything we've been talking about, men are masking and covering up their authentic self, pretending to be somebody that they're not, hoping to get, and attract the person that they want. So I would just let that all go. Make a list of all the qualities of the person that you want. Make a list of them and just focus on those qualities and start hanging around with that person in your imagination. And lo and behold, one day they actually will show up physically.